so excited to see you.
Thank you.
I have a story about this cardigan. Barefoot Dreams, this is our big deal. This is such a duster, wow kind of moment. If you are a Bigfoot, haha, Barefoot Dreams fan, you know what? Let's call this the Bigfoot cardigan, right? Because it is so luxe and so duster. CozyChic Ultra Lite Pointelle everything cardigan, and I want to hear what that means. Everything. Okay. Exclusive, free shipping and handling. Liz McGraw is our brand ambassador. Extra small to 3X. I wear extra small, but you know what? I'm gonna wear a small in this because I want it just a little bit more
extra
loose.
Flow, yes.
But look at the length on this. This is such a wow moment. 44 to 47 and a quarter. Let's do colors. I'm wearing the famous beach rock. And you see how like everything just looks like Moonstone Beach. I told you about that in California, how everything just kind of goes together. So don't even worry. It's muted, it's quiet luxury, but this is a wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Let's call it the Bigfoot cardigan. I like that. All right, this is our big deal before it goes. Here is my favorite always. We talked about this, right? Sea salt always seems to disappear the quickest. The lightest colors. I can't believe you have a sea salt cardigan. And I can't believe my size is still available. All right, here is that beautiful, soft rose water. Look at the ribbing on this. Here is ocean air. Oh, it's just like the softest, it's almost like a sky blue, right?
Yeah,
Isn't that beautiful? And then here is the one that you have on. This is called Harbor Haze, a classic dark, rich navy. And then this one, oh, is this one Harbor Haze? Okay, this one's Harbor Haze, and this one's called the Oxford. How can I get that wrong? Okay, and Beach Rock as well. Extra small to 3X. Liz McGraw, will you walk them through sizing real quick?
Perfect,
Okay.
I would love to. Finding your size in Barefoot Dreams, super easy, Nancy, because our sizing aligns with retail sizing or store-at-the-door sizing. So think of what size 3X through extra small you'd purchase when shopping at a store at the door.
Yeah.
It's that easy. Or a quick rule of thumb, most of us find that we wear one size larger in Barefoot Dreams than we do in our QVC sizes.
Yeah, especially when it's a cardigan. I don't mind to like size one up. So normally extra small. By the way, this is an extra small on me, but I would get the small just because I want to wear a little bit underneath. Will you walk me through this? Because, okay, here's my little quick story on this. Sheila, one of the models, had one of these. It was a different iteration. Okay. And I looked at her, my jaw dropped, and I said, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm such a huge fan. Where did you get that? And she's like, Barefoot Dreams. And I had to wait, I think like almost a year and a half for this, for myself. So this is a wow duster.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I will tell you that our good friend Maria Lohi and I were discussing that at Barefoot Dreams, we don't do duster lengths all that often because obviously that's a lot of luxury yarns, a lot of knitting. So this is a really special duster. And we call it a cardigan, but truly it is a duster. Now here's the backstory on why we call it the everything.
Okay, tell me.
First, when you put this on, you'll have an emotional response and you probably say, okay, this is everything. Yeah. Because it really does make you feel chic and sophisticated and elegant. But the real reason our team calls it the everything cardigan is it truly does work with everything in your wardrobe. And it checks so many boxes. Do you want to wear this over a slinky summer dress and some slinky trousers and wear it out to dinner or a date night or a nighttime bar? Or do you want to wear this an early morning or nighttime over your swimwear or your beachwear? Or do you want to wear this as a robe replacement or a soft suiting? So that's why we call it the everything cardigan, because you will feel elegant and everything in it, and it checks off all the boxes of how you could wear it.
Okay, Liz, tell me what my beautiful friends are wearing because they look so chic. Like as much as we love the cardigans, the duster, the everything cardigan, I'm gonna call it the Bigfoot cardigan because it is the Bigfoot barefoot. Oh my gosh, what color is she wearing?
Okay, so Adrian has on the Harbor Haze. That is that dusty sage green, and obviously, she
Adrian,
is
you have to get this.
Head to toe. I mean, head to toe Harbor Haze. Yeah, so Adrian looks like she's ready to walk into the boardroom. I mean, gorgeous. And then Morgan has on that rose water, which is that soft apricot. And she has it on over one of our tees with her sneakers and little pair of denim. And she looks elegantly casual.
Morgan has a 1X, right, Morgan? Yeah. Oh my gosh, these ladies look like perfection. So as you said, it is the everything. And by the way, what they are wearing is coming up in our show, especially Adrian's outfit, because when that tonal look comes up, it is so, I'm just gonna say, to me, at QVC, Barefoot Dreams is the epitome of quiet luxury.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. We have changed the way that knitwear and loungewear looks. We are a luxury knitwear brand based in Malibu, California, as you said so beautifully.
Yeah.
What does it mean when I say we're a luxury knitwear brand? Because that's not just something you can pull out of thin air. You have to earn that. We use the finest yarns that feel like nothing else out there, the highest level craftsmanship and impeccable design. These are pieces that are meant to last. We're the opposite of fast fashion. And here's what I love to say. We are a luxury knitwear brand, but we're not high maintenance. These gorgeous dusters are machine washable. Just avoid high heat or fabric softener, and then tumble dry low or air only.
And if we have time, I'll tell you the story because I shared that with Liz. Remember how my Barefoot Dreams kind of, history started with my sister gifting me a $250 Barefoot Dreams blanket. I felt I was so rich. And then later she got me a cardigan, and I'm telling you, it was triple digits 20-something years ago. This cardigan still lives in the back seat of my car. I am not kidding. It looks exactly the same. I have taken well good care of it. And that is years and years and years, and every time I wear this, this is my go-to travel outfit. When I forget it, I'm so because this is how you get that that hug on the plane. But the duster is what's so special. So this is the beach rock. If you collect the beach rock, I would highly suggest getting this because it's a big before it goes deal. So before it goes, that's the kind of little trick for Barefoot Dreams. When it is on sale, when it is on a big deal, when it is on free shipping and handling, you're like, type it in, check out, because you are gonna fall in love with this duster. When Sheila had it on, I was like, I gotta get that. Oh my gosh, I waited a year and a half for this. Let's do color choices. People love the sea salt. Tell them how special sea salt is.
Okay, sea salt is the lightest white that we do, and it is almost an optic white. Don't be afraid of it, machine washable. Our light colors always go fast, because what wouldn't you wear this way?
You know what Luke told me? He's our production coordinator. I think he said like Maria Lougheed wore an all white outfit with this.
All sea salt.
All sea salt, and she probably looked like $1 million bucks. Like million bucks.
Yes. If you're going on vacation, you're going to need this, because it will check off all sorts of boxes.
With the mini dress, the maxi dresses, the cover up, the travel outfit, the robe. I mean, like you said, it's in everything. Here is that beautiful rose water. Talk to me about rose water. Look at the ribbing on the side.
Apricot. And if you don't mind, Nancy, I'll quickly speak to the ribbing. Of course, it's an open front, clean placket. I want to draw your attention to those beautiful sleeves, because rather than a relaxed sleeve, Nancy, we did a set-in, more tailored sleeve to balance the dramatic length and flow, and as you just called out, beautiful ribbing on the sleeve
and the bottom,
and at the bottom,
look at that, 2
rows of open stitch pointelle work to add beautiful breezy texture and also make it a lighter fit. And now's a good time for me to mention that Barefoot Dreams is not just to keep you cozy in the colder months. This is our CozyChic Ultra Lite, our finest gauge feather yarn, specifically designed for the warmer months. So you're not getting warmth, you're getting softness, and it's flowy and light on the body. So don't be afraid of a sweater silhouette in the warmer months. The flow and the way that this fabric was knit for warmer months, plus that pointelle, make it an absolute must for spring and summer.
If you are taking a trip, and trust me, you might be taking a trip on an airplane. It is frigid all the time. It doesn't matter if it's like, 95 degrees and humid, it is going to be cold on that plane. This is your Barefoot Dreams blanket on the plane to go. It is also your wow Bigfoot Barefoot. That's what I'm going to call this one before it goes. So let's do color choices. Here is, I can't believe we still have colors.
I know.
Rose water, but get it before it's gone. Because it's a before it goes. Here is that beautiful, almost like an icy blue, right? Ocean air.
Clear sky in Caribbean waters.
650 left in the ocean air.
Almost a chambray color. If you're a denim gal, that's a must.
Okay, and then I think Oxford is popular because you look fabulous. Oh boy, there's only fewer than 100 left.
Oh, wow.
I think they're flying in the Oxford blue.
And that's almost a sapphire blue, super deep and jewel toned.
Here is the Harbor Haze, which I didn't realize until I saw Adrian rock that entire outfit. Can we just go back to Adrian, please? 5 easy pays of $28. Look at that Harbor Haze outfit.
Gorgeous.
That's the color I'm like, I don't know, because I'm probably going to get the sea salt or the beach rock, my go-tos, but boy, does she look like perfection in Harbor Haze, right?
I know. And look at how the side slits really make that such a flowy, elegant piece. When Adrienne moves, it has so much flow and movement. And don't you ladies love the pockets?
Oh. Don't they just look like quiet luxury, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely a wow piece. It's an elegant piece. It looks gorgeous on everybody. And don't be afraid of the length, even if you are a more petite gal.
Yeah.
It has a lot of movement. And of course, as you mentioned, it's got that beautiful pointelle detail on the bottom. 2 rows of pointelle to add breezy texture and just to make it an even lighter fit and flow on the body for the warmer months.
44 to 47 and a quarter. Once you get this, I even love what she said, and it is so true. Some of these can just be your robe as well. Like, you will not, it's like kind of sleeping in, don't tell your boss, but like every time you're having a bad day, you're a little late for work or whatever, just slip one of these on, have your little Zoom meeting, and you're gonna be like, that is that sensorial experience, really, with the Barefoot Dreams. And then this is the wow Bigfoot Barefoot. Can I call it Bigfoot? Nancy called it a Bigfoot because it is such a wow moment. It could be the dressiest cardigan. I've been waiting a year and a half. Ask Sheila, because she wore it around, and I'm like, where'd you get that? What is that? When did that come? And it's been a year and a half for me to like wait for this. Here we go, color one more time. Here is the sea salt. Do you want me to put this on? This was my color that I had earlier. I love the beach rock, but I mean, sea salt. So elegant. I feel like what a gift to have sea salt. Yeah. Do you want to do colors real quick?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Next, we have the rose water, which is a beautiful dusty apricot, a beautiful cosmetic color. Think of a Laura Geller baked blush. Yeah, really complements all skin tones. And then we have the ocean air, and that's definitely sort of a chambray color or a cool blue. The Oxford is a rich sapphire color, a jewel tone. And then the Harbor Haze is a dusty sage color. That is what Adrienne is wearing head to toe. And of course, you can really appreciate, Nancy, that this is our finest gauge feather yarn knit that's a blend of nylon and viscose, so it has a silky drape, and as you can see, a slight luster. I mean, you would wear that as your topper as well as your jacket alternative.
It is such a wow. Can you imagine? I mean, I wish we had video or photo of Maria. I'm sure she looks like perfection if she was wearing the sea salt pant, all white, ladies, tonal, rich, 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 quiet, luxury rich. And every time you wear it, you're going to possibly do this.
Yes. Oh, I guarantee you'll do this.
All right, sea salt. Over 100 picked up sea salt. We have it in beach rock. We'll do it backwards. Harbor Haze. Oxford, very popular. Here is, 6 dozen left. Thanks a lot, Liz. You're selling out. Here it is. Here is the Ocean Air, Rose Water, and that is it. All right, exclusive and extra small to 3X. Free shipping and handling too, I love that. All right, still to come. It is the scallop. Ooh, okay, that's